Equals home in here. It is 1:47 a.m. and we've just had our third big earthquake tonight, and this one is different. It's we had one at 1:05, one at 1:17. They were both magnitude 6 quakes, but they were quite deep, and so the shaking wasn't so much, and it was side to side. But this is a big quake, and the shaking is vertical. Things are bouncing, so the building can't absorb the shock, so everything is making noise. It's easing back, but this is a whole rash of quakes. So it's quite freaky. I wish I could take something where I could show it shaking. It was really shaking before. It's quite scary actually. The vertical shakes are the bad ones, they do all the damage. So be interesting to see if this makes any news anyway. It looks like it's even around here it's fairly big, although I'm fairly high up in the building that I'm in. So interesting. Anyway, it looks like it's stopped now, so everything's okay. I'll turn this on again if another one starts. Peace. Hey, I just turned on the NHK earthquake information. Turns out that the quake, it's funny, in the last 2 hours we've had about 6 feelable quakes. This was a 6.7 magnitude, which doesn't actually mean anything. It only reflects the energy that's within the earthquake, and if it's out in the sea or if it's very deep, it doesn't actually signify anything about how big the shake is. The 6.3 that we had earlier tonight was nothing. I mean, it was a 2 on the Japanese scale, which means that you can only notice in high buildings. But this last one was a weak 5 on the Japanese shaking scale. And 5 is stuff getting seriously broken. Even in Tokyo it was a 4, and that's what it felt like here, which is enough to knock over light objects and make a lot of noise, which this building was doing. What was scary is that the shakes before were sideways, and buildings are designed to take sideways shaking, but this last shake apparently was the same center. It's off Ibaraki. It was vertically shaking, and buildings can't absorb that, so that's when you start getting real damage. Doors getting jammed, people getting stuck in buildings, foundations getting broken. Tokyo's a 4, so there shouldn't have been too much going on in terms of damage around here. When I say 4, it's a Japanese 4. I should do a video on this scale sometime, actually. It makes much more sense. But if you're in Ibaraki and if you've had any damage or you're having any trouble, I hope you're all okay. And yeah, pretty freaky. So, but this being Japan, you know, I'm expecting everything should be pretty safe. But everyone, be careful, be safe.